By the end of July, we'll have over 600 million doses, enough to vaccinate every single American. As my mother would say, with the grace of God and the goodwill of the neighbors, that by next Christmas, I think we'll be in a very different circumstance, God willing, than we are today.
Wow. Who would have seen this coming? After all that talk from Trump, it turns out Biden is the one who's going to have people saying Merry Christmas again. But that's right. Biden is predicting that COVID-19 will be gone from our lives by the end of this year. Just in time for COVID-21 to kick into high gear. Bing, 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 bing. Wait, no, I don't want COVID-21. And I'm really hopeful that Biden is right. Because if things are normal by Christmas, that means Santa can come down the chimney and put my presents under the tree again. Unlike last year, when he threw them through my living room window. You broke that shit, Santa! But let's move on now from the current president to the previous one. Now out of office, Donald Trump is back at the helm of his business empire and trying to figure out how to make money without being able to overcharge the Secret Service. But today, he watched a piece of that empire literally collapse.
We have got breaking news in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Just moments ago, the former Trump Plaza Hotel and Casino was brought down, kaboom, by a planned implosion. The building had deteriorated in recent years, and Atlantic City's mayor said the implosion was not about politics, it was about public safety.
Tickets to see the demolition of the hotel, formerly owned by the 45th president, went for as high as $575.
Whoa, hold up. People paid almost $600 to watch that building get demolished? Did they know Trump wasn't inside? I mean, forget hotels. Trump just needs to build shit with his name on it and then charge people to watch him blow it up. It'll be the most profitable business he's ever had. Now, obviously, this wasn't a response to the Trump presidency, right? The reason this happened is because the Trump Plaza Hotel and Casino had been struggling for a really long time, which is too bad. Because back in the day, this was called the hotel to stay at by Syphilis magazine. But still though, I mean, it couldn't have helped to have Trump's name on the place. And it really says something when even Atlantic City is like, yo, Trump is giving a bad name to our town full of pawn shops and strip clubs. He's gotta go. We can't be associated with that name. Ain't that right, Pickles? Now, while Trump Plaza Hotel was exploding from within, so was the party that Trump leads. You see, in the wake of the Capitol riots and the ensuing impeachment, a split has emerged in the party between Trump loyalists and traditional conservatives like Mitch McConnell, who blamed Trump for the riots and basically called for him to be charged with crimes. Well, now Trump is striking back.
Former President Trump is lashing out at Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell.
In a statement, Mitch is a dour, sullen, and unsmiling political hack. And if Republican senators are going to stay with him, they will not win again.
And CNN is learning this statement was actually watered down. It included saying that McConnell had, quote, too many chins and not enough brain.
Okay, you know what? How dare you, Donald? Mitch McConnell does not have multiple chins, okay? He doesn't have any chins. He has a neck sack that he developed to store air so that he can breathe underwater. Learn some biology. But also, damn, this is some fancy trash talk. Dour, sullen. I think this proves that social media makes you dumber. I mean, Trump's been off Twitter for what, a couple of weeks? And all of a sudden, he's already learning a new SAT word a day? He also called Mitch McConnell unsmiling, which is just such classic Trump. No matter who you are, Trump will find a way to sexually harass you. Mitch, you're a failure, a disaster for the party. And why don't you smile more, baby? Come on, show us a little smile.